Hi, everybody. Thank you for visiting my channel, and I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. As you see, I am getting ready to cut more pieces for my segmented bowl. This is a special order. They wanted a fruit bowl for anniversary present, so I already cut poplar. This thing is going to be a 20 pieces per ring, and the person wanted poplar and figured maple, and he said you could decide on the base. I had a piece of elm left, so it's going to be the base elm, poplar, figured maple, poplar, figured maple, poplar, figured maple. That's what I'm thinking about, and the idea just to make it a little design to it, because the color of the poplar and figure maple kind of like, I'll give you a wild and basic design, but the color and the green coloring in the poplar is kind of, it will be noticeable. It will be almost like a wild design by itself. Anyway, so as you see, I'm showing both the rings I cut already. Matter of fact, when I cut these things, I don't glue them right away. I put them on a ring just to hold them. That way I could stack them on top of each other and see what I'm doing. At the same time, I'm not wasting time and glue if they don't fit each other right. I like to cut and do some sanding on the edge. Matter of fact, don't touch where you cut. Just the edge will be a little feathering left from the saw. You just sand down that little bit and put it on a ring, and you could see it fit perfect. And pretty much like you see, right now I'm using my jig. I have about 21 pieces already cut. I'm gonna cut 3 more and then do my sanding. And be careful when you are around bandsaw or a table saw. Some of the tools we use, they're not our friends. One mistake and they will send you to the emergency room with missing finger, thumb. They have no mercy. So just be careful, please. Time to cut these pieces and dry fit them to each other and see how it goes. I'll catch you guys when I'm done with it. Like you see, I already finished that piece. Right now I have the pieces is cut up as figured poplar, and this one is figured maple, and I gotta cut another poplar. They're right now dry fit and they're put together with a ring, but there's no glue in between them. So I gotta cut one more ring. This thing is gonna be a fruit bowl, and he don't want it to be too big and too high. It's like I said, it's a special order. So I gotta cut another ring. I believe I want to finish it with figured maple, poplar. Start in the bottom with poplar, with elm base, poplar, and then figured maple will be top. According to the person who ordered this thing, their dining table, it's poplar, figured maple, so they want to show more figured maple. So I decide to keep the last rim as figured maple. Besides, it looks better that way too, anyway, in my opinion. So, time to cut one more ring and start gluing these pieces together. Like you see, I already have all the rings, and I already have the base mounted on the chuck and glued the first ring into it. I already did the bottom of the base and sand and finished. That way I don't have to come back to it again. So this first ring is already glue up. Now just waiting time between every glue up. While I'm doing that, I decide to use my other jig to glue up the top part of the rings. And like you see right now, I have two pieces. The top is already glue up here. That way I could do two here and two there, and I got three more like you see in my hand. That takes time, but it will be done by the end of the day. And I have to wait for 24 hours for them to dry really good. And then turning. It's been 24 hours. This thing's dry. It's running about 700 RPM. It's running true. Time to grab my round carbine tip and start shaping the outside before I go the inside. And time to start. Like you see, I'm already done with the outside here. I'm gonna sand from 80 to 400 and then clean it with a teenage alcohol and put some sand and sealer on it and wait for 30 minutes. I like to finish the outside before I go in. That way I kind of have an idea what I'm doing, the thickness on it. Like I showed right now, the teenage alcohol, and like you could see right now, really the colors coming up. And then after that, I'm gonna do sand and seal and wait 30 minutes and get it ready for the inside turning. It's been 30 minutes, so time to use Brad's sand and paste and ton wax finisher. As usual, I like to use it on the end of my process before I do Obi Shine juice. But maybe this time I'll use, since this one is they're gonna be using it for fruit on the table, I'm gonna use Mahoney's oil for bowl. Time to put that paste on there and polish it. Time to do the inside since outside completely done. It's running about 700 for right now, and eventually I'm gonna pick up speed to about 1100. Time to sand this thing from 80 to 400 and clean it with teenager alcohol, sand and sealer, and do the same process what I did outside of the bowl. And hopefully you guys get to see the style and the design and the figures in there. I think it came out pretty good. So it's been 30 minutes. Time to wipe this thing off and put Mahoney's oil, Mahoney's finisher. Finally done. I hope you all like it. You do thumbs up, you don't thumbs down. You know the routine. You have any comment, I do love to hear it. And again, thank you very much for visiting my channel. I appreciate your support. And please don't forget to hit that bell so you could be notified every time I upload a video. God bless you all. Have a great day. See you soon.